A Child's Haven is a therapeutic treatment center that provides prevention and intervention services for children and their families that are experiencing developmental delays as a result of abuse, neglect, and poverty.
This funding that Greenville Women Giving will be given to a Child's Haven will be used for the certification and implementation of a new evidence-based home visitation program called the Family Checkup. This will be the first time this model will be implemented in Greenville County and also statewide. A Child's Haven is very excited about this opportunity to enhance the quality of the services that we will be providing to our families and children in Greenville County.
Thank you, Greenville Women Giving.
Camperdown Academy is a nonprofit independent school for children with dyslexia from grades 1 through 8. The purpose of our outreach program is to train teachers in the public school and private school setting to work with students who have this language-based learning difference, since 15 to 20% of the population have this difficulty. This grant will be used to train teachers in Title I schools who work with children who otherwise would not be able to afford the services that Camperdown offers.
My name is Beth Cadill, and I am a student at Camperdown. I love to read now. Thank you for helping Camperdown help other kids love it too.
The purpose of Diligent Hands, Gracious Hearts is to identify the under-resourced citizens of Greenville County, mobilize volunteers in order to meet those needs, and then develop relationships and share love with them while they're meeting those needs.
As with most nonprofits, Diligent Hands works with a lean, limited budget. Oftentimes the equipment that we use is in need of repair or replacement. The inadequate equipment that we use has a direct correlation to the services that we're able to provide our clients. This tremendous gift will enable us to operate our ministry with much greater efficiency. It will allow us to serve more individuals in need, helping us to whittle down our waiting list. We can concentrate on serving the poor, elderly, and handicapped and carrying out our mission rather than worrying ourselves over the equipment we use to get it done. So on behalf of Diligent Hands, Gracious Hearts, we'd like to thank Greenville Women Giving for this incredible gift.
The Generous Garden Project is an organization that was started almost a year ago this month, and the purpose of it is to give fresh produce to people in need. So we give to homeless shelters and to food banks. Fortunately, we collect canned goods and we give non-perishables to those organizations, but people truly, they need the fresh produce that has the nutrients in it and the life, and we need to be able to give that as well as the non-perishables.
We're so excited about this grant because this grant is, we're a brand new organization, we're a year old, and it's going to give us the opportunity to show people in Greenville that we're legit, that we're going to make it, and that hopefully open up more doors for other grants, possibilities for us, because we want to get larger. The need is great in Greenville County. So we're just excited and about this opportunity.
Thank you, Greenville Women Giving.
Hi, Meals on Wheels prepares and delivers 1,500 hot, nutritious meals every day thanks to volunteers, all with the vision of ending senior hunger and isolation by 2020.
With this grant, we're going to be able to purchase a state-of-the-art blast chiller, which will allow us to produce more meals in a safe and timely manner, which is very important for us in our future growth. We'll also be able to purchase a steamer, which will enable us to produce our food with a higher nutrition value and also quality.
Hi, I'm Mercedes Bartow, Chairman of the Board of Meals on Wheels and a member of Greenville Women Giving. Thank you very much.
Pendleton Place has a long history in the Greenville community of providing a safe, nurturing home for children who have been victims of abuse and neglect. Many of these children arrive with physical and emotional injuries that most of us couldn't even begin to imagine. They've often been beaten or molested or are victims of severe neglect and are understandably scared and confused. We work hard to provide a safe and nurturing environment so that they can begin to heal. Child abuse and neglect is a disease without a simple cure. As our state begins to better understand the complex needs of at-risk families and children, Pendleton Place is working carefully to increase our ability to provide child-centered family services in addition to the shelter services for which we are best known. Greenville Women Giving's support for our accreditation project will help provide the staffing, training, and software needed for us to move forward in providing innovative services for our most vulnerable citizens. This will help keep Pendleton Place at the forefront of child welfare in South Carolina and nationwide. Thank you for your support of our organization and the others in the community that help make Greenville so special for all of us.
Project Host uses food as a tool to nourish the hungry and train the unemployed. The C.C. Pierce Culinary School builds job and life skills for unemployed people while providing healthy food to at-risk children. With Greenville Women Giving funding, we will be able to provide out-of-school time meals to at least 300 to 350 children per day for the next year. Provide 12-week menu of meals that exceed federal child nutrition standards while exposing children to diverse, nutritious, enjoyable foods, and offer challenging lessons for the culinary students. Funds will also help to ensure that a minimum of 30 individuals graduate from the culinary school and 75% of the graduates get a job in the food service industry. We will also be able to purchase fresh, minimally processed foods and increase the use of locally grown and sustainably sourced food for use in the Feeding Hungry Children project. Thank you, Greenville Women Giving.
Public Education Partners is an organization that is 25 years old. We were founded in 1986 as a local education fund to raise money for our public school teachers. We give money that directly benefits the classroom so that every student can have an opportunity to be successful.
We know that the most important thing that we do in elementary school is teach students to read. And we know that if students aren't reading by 3rd grade, the chances are they're not going to be successful later on in life. So we feel like with the money that we'll receive from this grant, it'll help us strengthen our reading program by providing assessment kits for teachers, by providing leveled readers for the classroom, and by providing books for students to take home, to read at home. So we feel like with the benefits of this grant and what we're already doing with guided reading, we can really make a difference in getting those students to where they need to be and so they're successful readers.
I've been associated with Public Education Partners for about 15 years now as a board member and currently as a part-time employee. I think the work that we are doing right now, the Early Grades Reading Initiative, is probably the most important thing I've been involved in with Public Education Partners. We thank Greenville Women Giving for the opportunity to use great funding in 8 schools next year so that every child in those schools will end up as excellent readers.